drink that they may live. The so-called happy life is not a good life in my view. Why? We know the dangers of smoking. More people die of smoking than from car accidents, alcohol and AIDS combined. WHO puts the number of deaths worldwide from smoking, which causes lung cancer, chronic bronchitis and heart disease, etc., at 2.5 million a year. The pity is that smoking is declining at the rate of 1% a year in Western countries, but in developing countries like India, it is rising at the rate of 2% a year. In China, smoking is increasing at the rate of 10% a year. The need to avoid smoking or at least reduce it is obvious. Drinking alcohol is the greatest trap that nature ever set for the feet of human race. The evils of drinking and gambling are well known. More people are killed by overeating and drinking than by weapons. Now, what is a good life? Leading an active and healthy life, surrendering yourself to God, helping the poor and other people, and having self-confidence. Remember the following things. 1. A long life may be good enough, but a good life is long enough. The measure of a life is, after all, is not its duration, but its donation. To be wise, life is a problem. To be fool, a solution. Happiness is something intangible. Happiness has no quality or quantity. For the sincere bhakta, bhakti is happiness. For the righteous, there is no comparable bliss. The following are 10 commandments for a good life. Do not worry. Be temperate in all activities of life. Go for regular walks in fresh air. Do not neglect your work on reaching retirement age. Rise early and eat slowly. Do not be jealous of others. Speak gently. Forgive freely. Fear nothing. Be industrious and always look for good points in others. And work at a job you like most. To live a good and happy life, I suggest the following Panchasutra, 5 principles. 1. Prayer and religious outlook. 2. Contentment and simplicity. 3. Healthcare. 4. Helping the poor and other people. And 5. Avoiding worry. 1. Prayer and religious outlook. The importance of prayer is well known. Remember the motto, work is worship and beauty is divine. We all know that God is only one to whatever religion and cult we belong. Prayer gives us peace of mind. We know that we have something in us without which nothing could be. It is that we call God. Akashat patitam soyam yatha gacchati sagaram sarvadeva namaskaraha eshavam pratigacchati. That is, just as the rainwater falling from the sky flows finally to the sea, all prayers to any god reach God who is only one. So, you may pray to Vinayaka or Venkateswara or Shiva or Rama, etc., or to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa or Vivekananda or Satya Sai Baba, etc., or to Christ or Prophet Muhammad according to your religion and cult, creed and faith. Everyone should try to devote at least an hour or some time for prayer and religious activities. It is estimated that the average longevity in India is now 58 years. That is just the retirement age at present. But in developed countries, the average longevity is about 70 years. So our nation should have the goal of 70 years of average longevity. It is also estimated that out of 70 years of life, we spend as follows. 1. Sleep, 21 years, that is 30%. Relaxation, 14 years, that is 20%. This relaxation includes the following. 1. Seeing cinema, dramas, TV and listening to radio, etc. 7 years. Eating and drinking, 3 years. waiting for buses, trains, etc., and unpunctual people and unpunctual meetings, 3 years. Telephone, 1 year. Total 14 years. The remaining 50% of our life only is used for productive purposes. As such, can't we spend at least an hour per day for prayer and religious activities, which works out to a fortnight in a year, and barely 3 years in a lifespan of 20 years? By prayer, God will give you courage, fortitude, and fearlessness. Whatever may be your religion or cult, surrender yourself to God, and God will fulfill your desires and grant you the boons you deserve. But it is not for you to ask God to give you this and that. 2. Contentment and simplicity. One should have contentment with what he has. Do not waste your life in finding fault in others. It will take you nowhere. Recognize your faults and weaknesses and try to get over them to the extent possible and practicable. Always look to merits in others. Envy and jealousy kill peace of mind. If you have contentment, you feel that life is a sweet and joyful thing, and you enjoy loving your family, friends, and others. But without contentment, you feel that life is a long headache in a noisy street. Human life is a series of compromises, and it was not always easy to achieve in practice what has been found to be true in theory. Simplicity is the characteristic of noble and broad-minded people. Great men never exhibit vanity, and simplicity is their asset. Third, healthcare. We all know the importance of keeping good health, especially after retirement. The topic of "Let us talk of health" was fixed by WHO for 1989. The popular saying "Arogyame Mahabhagyamu" is well known to all of us. Here are a few tips for healthcare. 1. Avoid overeating. A common weakness in people is overeating, but this should be avoided. 2. Vegetables, especially green leafy vegetables, should be taken in plenty. Fruits like banana, batavia, orange and lime should be used regularly. Milk is also an important part of our diet. Drink plenty of pure water. One must drink 6 to 8 glasses of water every day, apart from fruit juices and milk, to cope up safely with the water needs of the body. Adequate intake of water every day will prevent fatigue, headache, and weaknesses, etc., and avoid dehydration, especially in the old age and in summer. Take care of the following common complaints in old age: hypertension or BP, diabetes, rheumatic arthritis, cataract, etc. Some precautions and hints for people having such complaints are as follows. Have frequent checkups for the complaint concerned. If it is BP, which is common to many people, the normal BP for anyone of any age is 140 by 80. 10 points on either side may be considered as normal. Regular use of prescribed drugs is essential even though the complaint is normal. The common mistake committed is not using the prescribed drugs after recovery. Avoid overweight, which in turn results in high BP, etc. Walks either in the morning or evening will be useful to all, especially retired people, unless they are unwell. Over-treatment with antibiotics causes weakness of the whole body and low BP, and also has bad effects on other parts of the body. Vegetarian diet is preferable, as vegetables and cereals do not contain cholesterol. Persons having BP should completely avoid the use of ghee and other fats. Medical science has advanced so much that dreaded diseases like cancer, etc., can be cured now if detected in the early stages. Heart, kidney, and eye transplantation are easily done now. Every part of the body can be transplanted with the help of advanced medical science. But Unfortunately, preventive medicine is not developed to the desired extent. It is for the government to popularize preventive medicine to check common complaints like BP, diabetes, rheumatic arthritis, etc. It is also unfortunate that the government of Andhra Pradesh is spending only 4% of its budget on health as against the minimum requirements of 10%, helping the poor and other people. Man is a social animal. All religions preach service to man is service to God. Manava Sevaye, Madhava Seva. Think of the poor and help them, and the divine will be with you. One of the best ways to have smooth relations with other people is to be an adept in the art of paying compliments. Your sincere appreciation of your friend helps him to realize his own worth, avoiding worries. Our worries today are mostly psychological. In the present day life, we are subjecting ourselves to too many stresses. We hurry constantly and worry incessantly, both at work and at home. Worry and tension come from mismanaged and negative thinking. Stress prevents people from getting what they want from life. An occasional bout of anxiety and tension is quite normal and need not cause concern. We must try to list out and work out our problems by cool thinking. Be decisive and take action promptly. Have self-confidence and think of alternatives, and as a last resort, be prepared mentally for the worst to happen. This will reduce mental tension. The common worries of people are financial problems and family problems. One must adjust himself to these problems by taking the help of family members, well-wishers, and elderly and experienced friends, etc. The giant family system has almost failed in our country. It is for you to mentally adjust yourself to the changed situation and the present day modern life. Remember that there is a generation gap. One important item in avoiding worries is humor. The best remedy to conquer worries is humor. Humor is the spice of life. Some have the inherent talent of cutting jokes, and it's a good habit. Laugh and make others laugh is a good motto. The whole internal mechanism of our body can be cleansed and maintained strong and agile by a hearty laugh. So let us cultivate the habit of laughing genuinely and making others laugh. Laughter is a cheap remedy for all our afflictions. Remember the slogan, when you weep, your troubles heap. When you smile, your troubles reconcile. When you laugh, your troubles are off. Jai Hind.